Okay, funny story. While I was grinding, Lucius decided, hey, I'm gonna be awesome and crit the boss and kill him and make it so you can't show it to everyone. So, Lucius killed the boss. It's not a big deal. He has the basic, oh, I got defeated quote. So, before we finish the chapter, we're going to go over everyone's stats because they're awesome. We gave Florina the energy ring to up her strength so she could actually do the grinding part. So she's up to level 20 already. Awesome. Zane has these stats, and we can up him even more with our first promotion to him as he is struck by lightning 15 times. Gains an awesome shield. A Paladin! That skill can be worked on, and the speed as well, but he can now use axes, and Sane's awesome. Lyn got to level 15. These are her stats. Not too shabby. Strength is, yeah, it's Lyn. Everything else is pretty good. The defense is kind of eh. Nils maxed out his level. He will dodge just about everything, and anything that he doesn't dodge will be mitigated with his defense and resistance. Matthew got to level 10. His stats really don't matter other than his speed, which is good, so go Matthew. Sarah got to level 13 with these stats. She'll also dodge everything, but she's not as good as Nils, and she'll be able to kill people pretty good when she gets back. And Lucius we gave the angelic robe to because he was the one in our party who had his HP growth kind of stunted throughout this whole thing. And yeah, he crit the boss, so he's awesome. Let's see. In the turn here. Since it's raining, we gotta move everyone out of the way. Because only Lyn can finish the chapter. Move where Matthew is. Here. No dance for. As you can see, he doesn't gain experience anymore. You know why? Because he's full. And we can have Lyn finish the chapter. Finally. We've won. At last, I can see my grandfather. You are Lady Lindis, are you not? Who are you? I am Reisman, the Chancellor of the Caelan royal family. I had received word from Kent and Sane when you first met. But then Lundgren discovered the message and imprisoned me. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to your true home. Thank you. May I see my grandfather now? Yes, of course. Do not be shocked by what you see. Lundgren has been poisoning the Marquis's meals for some time. His body has been ravaged. He's been bedridden for months. Who is there? I said, no visitors. I will see no one. Sad face. What are you doing? Leave me to die. Pardon me. My name is... I'm Lindis. Eh? Did you say Lindis? Is that... My father's name was Hassar, chieftain of the Warka. My mother was Madeline. I was raised on the plains. Could it be? Come here. Let me see your face. Oh, yes, there is no doubt. You are Madeline's trueborn child. Grandfather! Lundgren told me that my daughter had died. My heir, and you too. He told me you were dead. Thank you. Thank you for living. I am blessed. Mother and father were slain last year by brigands. I was the only survivor. I lived on, but... Lindis, please forgive a prideful old man. If I had but accepted your parents' love, there would have been no bandits. We would have lived here together in perfect peace. Grandfather, my parents, my tribe, our life was one of love and peace. The end was tragic, but up until the attack, we were truly happy. Truly? Madeline had a life of happiness? Knowing that gives me so much joy. Thank you, Lindis. I can die in peace now. No! Grandfather! You mustn't say that! There's no avoiding it, Lindis. I've taken too much poison for far too long. It's too late. Be brave, Grandfather. You will recover. Believe me. Believe it. No. On the plains, we say that illness fails in the face of a strong heart. I am with you now. You mustn't give up. You're with me? Yes. We have so much to talk about. Walks to take. Music to listen to. There's so much I want to do with you. So much lost time we can recover. That does sound nice. Doesn't it? And once you're well, I'll take you to the plains. I'll show you the endless sky, the oceans of grass. I want you to know the lands my mother loves so much. The lands Madeline loved. You're right. I still have quite a bit of living to do. You can do it, Grandfather. Lindis. Yay! Lady Lindis, do you honestly plan on remaining here? Tell me truly. Yes, until my grandfather is well. I can't leave him now. I won't. The physician says that Lord Housen looks like a new man. It's like he was never ill. And it's all thanks to you, my lady. He's the only family I have left. I want him to have a long life. Lady Lindis! What is it, Florina? I've been taken into service by House Kaylin. From here on, Lady Lindis, we'll be together always. Really? Oh, that pleases me so, but please, don't call me Lady Lindis. For you, I'm still just Lynn. I take us to sign I fly for your house now. I am your servant. There are rules to follow. Farina! I'm happiest when I'm with you. That's more important than how I address you. Please. I suppose I'll just have to get used to it, right? Very well, I understand. Oh, thank you. I do love you, Lynn. Oops, Lady Lindis. Oh, Farina. Lady Lindis, I've decided to stay too. Will, weren't you planning on returning home? Well, I was, but I've grown quite fond of Lindis' legions, you know? I couldn't possibly leave everyone behind. I'll send word to my family regarding my decision. No, you won't, because in the supports we're not going to read between you and Lynn, you don't send them jack crap. I'm pleased to have you, Will. Thank you. Thank you, milady. Mark, you're leaving, aren't you? No, I'm not asking you to stay, even though I kind of want you to. It's just, I'll miss you. When I found you unconscious on the plains, I had no idea we'd be together for so long. You've helped us so much. I'm sure you've learned all you can from us. I doubt I'll be back in a year. You'll do just fine on your own. I have the utmost faith you'll be a master tactician, Mark. That's from someone who's seen you at work. Well then, take care. I hope I see you again. I'm sure that I will. Someday. Oh, you will. And after that, we get the credits for Lynn's story. And some words I get to read. Kent, Knight of Lycia. For his bravery in fulfilling his command, Kent is named Knight Commander of Kaylin. It is a high honor for one so young, but no one denies his worth. Zane, Knight of Lycia. Satan has earned the honor of being named Sub-Commander of the Kaylin Knights. Despite his promotion, he still scoffs at authority and woos the village girls. He is much loved by the citizenry. Farina, the Pegasus Knight of Ilia. Farina has arranged to stay in Kaylin. She spends her every waking hour in rigorous training, hoping to become invaluable to Lynn. Her fear of men has lessened, but only slightly. Will, Archer of Foray. With his cheery outlook and his happy-go-lucky demeanor, Will has become quite dear to Marquis Kaylin's household. Ken is teaching him manners, becoming of a sworn man of Castle Kaylin. Dorcas, Fighter of Bern. Once Lynn's true heritage is recognized in Kaylin, Dorcas returns to his home in Bern. There he cares for his wife and makes a good living as a mercenary, fighting the local bandits. Sarah, Cleric of Ostia. Ultimately, Urk succeeds in seeing Sarah safely to Ostia. While her behavior is irritating at best, she is sorely missed. Her acerbic tongue has become legendary. Urk, the Wandering Mage. His contract with Sarah complete, Urk sets off to Etruria. His time as a mercenary is just a part of his training, and he is glad to see it end. He has since returned to his mentor. Wrath, the Sacaean nomad. In the celebration following Lynn's return to Caelin, Wrath slips out unseen. Whether he has returned to Sacae or has continued to work as a mercenary, no one knows. Matthew, the enigmatic thief. Matthew vanishes after the final battle, and his whereabouts remain a mystery. Convenient. Nils, the mysterious musician. Nils and his sister Ninian take their leave of Castle Caelin after a few days. He may well be traveling the land, mastering his musical skills somewhere. Lucius, the traveling monk. Lucius studies in Caelin for a time, but he departs after receiving summons to another land. He has since been traveling with a hard-eyed mercenary. Wallace, the Caelin general. For Wallace, Lynn's struggle only whets his appetite for battle. He sets off in search of a cause worthy of his blade. He lacks any sense of direction, so it may be a couple years before he returns. Mark, the tactician. Mark leaves Lynn to continue his training. He plans on traveling throughout Lycia. Lynn refuses to say goodbye, believing in her heart that she will see him again. Lynn, the sword fighter from Sacae. Lynn now lives with her grandfather as Lady Lindis of Castle Caelin. Under her loving care, Lord Halsin recovers, and now the two of them go for many walks in the Caelin Gardens. On clear, dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Sacae. And that's the end of Lynn's story. Yay! Here ends Lynn's story. I just said that, game. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, we would. Would you like to continue playing? We will later, but for now we'll say no. And it'll tell us about the rest of the game. As of Chapter 11, Eliwood becomes the story's main character. You remember Eliwood, we met him earlier. Mark's role will be to act as his tactician, aiding his group. Help Eliwood fulfill the chapter goals and fight his way to the end of the game. You'll start off your first campaign with Eliwood, then meet his friend Hector in Chapter 12. Who knows, you might even meet Lynn again. If any of these three is defeated, your game will be over. The game will continue if any other allied units are defeated, and those units will not come back if they die. Well, I just said that. Okay. Well, for that, next time we'll start on Eliwood's story. Like I said, Eliwood normal mode, just so it's easy. Go through the story and just play the game casually. I'll see you guys next time.